Okay, she has a 1 to 30 all the way down. And I want you to put February at the top. 1 through 30. You want a sheet of paper?
I was just writing on my phone.
You sure? Okay. 1 to 30. So this equals number of faces that we're to do every single month. And you know what? You might have a goal of 30 and you may do 23. But guess what? If you didn't have a goal of 30, you would not have done 23.
Right.
So 1 through 30. Everybody did that? And we wrote February. What are you working for? I want that up top. Star. Let me give you some ideas. Star ends what? March 15th. Car, directorship, Bahamas. These are things, write all of these things that you would like on top. Because when you're talking to these 1 through 30, you're going to enroll them in your dreams and goals. You're going to be different, y'all. Most people are out there existing. They're not living. They're not passionate about anything. So you're going to get to dial into their lives your passion, your excitement for the goals that you're working for. You need to internalize it. You need to get just a regular little notebook. And on the first page, 1 through 30, right? And you do that. Now, I want you to draw a horizontal line under the number 10 and under the number 20. And in the margin, at 10, I want you to write 200 wholesale plus. $200 wholesale plus. Under the 20, I want you to write $400 wholesale plus. And at 30, $600 wholesale plus. Break your months into thirds. So by the 10th of the month, you want to have seen 10 faces and ordered at least $200, right? By the 10th of the month. You got that? By the 20th of the month, you want to have done at least 20 faces and ordered another 200 for a total of 400 for the month. And by the 30th, you need to have 600 wholesale in and have done your 30 faces for the month. Y'all, this is your action plan. This is your business plan. This is it. It is not math. It's not mathematical. It's not magical. It's mathematical. It's what they always say. It's math. It's working the numbers. So in order to see 5 people, you might have to talk to 25 people. You know what I mean? It's working the numbers. So just imagine if you did 30 faces and you averaged $50 per face. Write that down. 30 times 50, that's $1,500 for the month. And how much is that profit? $750. How many of you could use an extra $750 a month? And that's at the low end of $50. As you get better, or as I like to say, gooder, it's going to be like 100 or more a face. So that's going to be $3,000 for a $1,500 profit. You guys, it is going to get there. We are just not to faint and grow weary. We are to do the activity. Activity, that's all we can control. We're so focused on yesterday and the hurts of the past or the drama in the future that we miss out on the moment. And the moment is now to change your life, right? So this is our new plan, and this is all we need to talk. There's so many ideas. There are so many things that you can be doing. But at the end of the day, this is what matters. Product on faces. You can be selling baskets. You can be doing all of that. But this is the best thing. You know why? They come back for it. They're not going to come back for gift baskets and stuff like that. They might, but you know what I mean? Yeah. This is where your bread and butter is on skincare. And then you can do like Tina did. You can do basic color and just really focus on doing your follow-up for color look. Getting there early, doing the color on the hostess, and doing the basics with the group there. I just want to get back to being simple. Because we're trying to do too much. We're doing too much and it's not equaling enough, right? Does that make sense? So tell me, what are your thoughts? Or what are you getting from this? Does anybody have a thought? Consistency. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to be consistent? This week, what do we have going on? Who can tell me in this boutique? You know,
Sunday.
yeah, we have Sunday. Because Saturday,
Thursday training.
The
New
training
beginnings
workshop.
training.
the new beginnings, and I'm going to tell y'all should go to everything when at all possible. Because when you do the right things will eventually happen. But if you're not doing what you need to be doing, and it's just so frustrating sometimes because I see so much potential in so many of y'all. I really do. But you're letting life get to you. You know, the focus is on the wrong thing. The focus is on the problems, the focus is on the drama, instead of the focus being on the consistent activity and God taking care of all of that stuff that's driving you cuckoo, right? Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So the deal is, I want you guys, did you notice the rose petals on the floor? That's because it's our first meeting. That's because we're doing red. That's because we're going to the Bahamas. That's signifying something new. Okay? We're not going to see it till we debut another red jacket, but I just wanted to do it because it's signifying something new.
That was my scripture today. I'm sorry.
What? Really? Read it.
I'll read it.
Did I just give you chills?
You did.
But it's true. And you know, God's all around you when you look.
No, I have to read this. Wait a minute. Why is it not showing me? Oh.
So you're like me. But the deal is, while you're looking, something new.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
It's Isaiah 43:19. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland.
Something new, and I have roses in the pathway. Get out of here! Y'all, it's time, okay? What do y'all need, a brick to fall on your head?
It's Isaiah 43:19.
And I have been hearing some stuff, like one of my consultants, you know, she's not able to do what her passion is. And one of my consultant, of course, you know, sometimes it's good stuff that gets in the way. She is offered a bigger, better position that's going to take more out of her. You know, and for the people who tell me they make a lot of money, I was like, no, you don't. I said, no, you don't, because I say, think about the hours you put in. You know, if you make $100,000 in corporate America, they own you. You know what I mean? They expect you to answer the phone whenever they call. And if you're on salary, it doesn't matter how much you work, that's how much you get paid. So, and that's all good. It's fine. It pays the bills. But that cannot be it, right? That cannot be it. So you guys have to just sacrifice now. It's like pay now and play later. If you play now, you're going to pay later when you're older and tireder, and nothing's going to get better. So I just want you guys to focus on 30. Bossing it, believing, overcoming, seeking, and serving. Boss it.
Can you tell me what the columns say? So it's name, phone
Mine
number?
says name, number, notes.
Oh, notes.
Like if I want to say something. And it doesn't have to do any of that. I just like my names and numbers in one spot. And then right here, you can draw that line, 200, 400, 600. So you make sure you get your wholesale in every single month. And so if you get to 6 faces and you're not close, you know you got to pick up the pace before the 10th, because this represents the 10th of the month, the 20th of the month. So 10 faces, $200, and what else? The 10th. So the date, the number of faces, and the amount. That's what that 10th. So 200, 400, 600. And this is, because if you were at work, they tell you what to do by when. So this is your action plan. And it doesn't need to be any more complicated. A power start every single month. Mary Kay is smart to put that together, because if you do this, you're going to be in a red jacket. If you do this, you're going to win a car. If you do this month in and month out, you're going to be a director. Period. End of story. There's no stressing about what's going to come. That's going to come if you do this. You know? So what's holding you guys back from doing what you need to do?
A whole lot of exhaustion.
A whole lot of crap. Exhaustion. Procrastination. Just lack of discipline. You look like you're gonna say something.
Well, with me, I just want to get to know more about the products and everything, so before I actually get going.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I know, you're a perfectionist.
That's just me.
No, you're a perfectionist, but I'm just telling you,
Yeah.
you're never gonna know it.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you're never gonna know it all. And so that's why, that's the magic of practice. That's why we say practice interviews. I need to borrow your face for training. That all in itself says, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's relying on God and not yourself, because that will drive you crazy. Well, me, maybe not you. It is. See, it'll drive you crazy because it's like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to know enough to get this business started. But it's on-the-job training. It's kind of like, I always use this analogy. Do you want the doctor to operate on you who's just been studying? Or you want the doctor who's been in the working on people, working on you? You want the one that's been in the field making it happen, and you're going to learn so much in the field. So, and God has brought you here to work on that. And you're not going to be
Alone.
You're not going to be at peace, because that's never going to work for you here. Maybe in corporate America, but not here. I find that a lot of successful people come into Mary Kay and fail because they don't think right. It's about people. It's about building relationships. It's not about head, it's about heart, right? Mm-hmm. It's about getting to know her, finding her needs and feeling. It's about making her feel special, making her feel important, and forgetting about yourself. It's about living in a state of gratitude and trust. That's all it is. And I think about that. Just like I saw Karine the other day. It's like I had other guests. She was the only one showed up. She signed. She did a Sapphire Star, and she's working her business. Mm-hmm. It's not easy for her, and I know this. She is working like a Hebrew slave, and she has 3 young girls. And so you guys, and another thing we need to get good at delegation. Mm-hmm. And I'm not feeling like people in your life, their lives shouldn't change because you're doing something new. Mm-hmm. I think problem-solving skills have to kick into play, and we have to figure out how to make it work. So what is it in your life that's on your bug list? What is it that's not working for you? What is it that you need to take care of? That you need to take to God and say, I need to work this out. Whether it's an unsupportive spouse, or how can you work around it? You know what I mean? You got to figure that out. Because their lives shouldn't have to change that much. Maybe your kids, if you're leaving them one night a week or whatever. But even if you're doing Mary Kay on a minimal basis, let's say you do 2 appointments a week. That's like how many appointments a month? 8? Mm-hmm. And if we want to see 30 faces, how many people do we need to make sure is at each of those appointments on average?
At least 4.
I mean, really? We can do that if we really focus on it. So now I have something for you guys to do. Get your phone out.
I'm sorry. What's that last column? I've been waiting after the notes.
Oh, yes, no, business, B-I-Z. Did I talk to them about the business? Are they interested in the business? Because, of course, I talk to everybody. So are they business? I should have put yes, no, maybe. But that's just my little record. And you can custom make anything for yourself. But I have something that I want you guys to do. I want you guys to go to, did I post it? No, I need my phone. Or my tablet. Let me get my tablet and see if I can get on it from there. We can unplug it.